A very warm welcome. You're watching the Newshour special edition with me, Priya Bahal. Now it is election season. We are less than 2 months away from the verdict being declared on the next government in power. And what happens generally at these times is a lot of political chatter. There are a lot of reports, rumors that come from political corridors. People try to take guesses at what party is going to get how many seats, who is happy, who is unhappy, especially in these times when there are coalitions that are being put in place, and in the opposition ranks there are leaders who are vying for the post of prime ministerial face in the ranks. And in the middle of all this political buzz, today Prime Minister Narendra Modi decided to add his own tadka. He took a dig at the opposition India Bloc while speaking in Bihar and about the differences within the anti-BJP bloc. The Prime Minister said that battle over a prime ministerial face has reached a crescendo within the opposition, so much so that one of the leaders has even gone as far as to refuse to campaign until and unless he is declared a prime ministerial face. Now, I'm using he loosely because the Prime Minister did not name anyone. It could be a female for all we know. He said that over the last 15 days, there has been a storm that has been brewing within the opposition, with one of their top leaders throwing a tantrum over not being named the PM face yet. Now, while the Prime Minister did not name any leader, speculations are rife over who the leader could be. Let's first listen in to what the PM said.
मामला क्या है? ठंडे पड़े हो. वैसे उनके एक नेता ने बयान भी कर दिया कि हमारे लोग बहुत सुस्त है, ठंडे हैं, कुछ करना नहीं चाहते. तो उन्होंने कहा कि इंडी गठबंधन की वरिष्ठ नेतागिरी में पिछले 15 दिन से बहुत तूफान चल रहा है. इंडी गठबंधन उन्हें प्रधानमंत्री का उम्मीदवार घोषित नहीं करेगा. वो एक भी चुनाव प्रचार में नहीं जाएंगे. अब ये हाल है उनका. वो बता नहीं पा रहे हैं उनका नेता कौन है, और वो अंदर अंदर लड़ रहे हैं. और इंडी गठबंधन वाले कहते हैं कि भाई अभी नहीं, चुनाव नतीजा आने के बाद तय करेंगे. अब वो अड़ करके बैठ गए हैं और वो कहते हैं जब तक मुझे नेता घोषित नहीं करोगे मैं कोई रैली करने वाला नहीं हूं.
Now remember, the India Bloc has not declared any prime ministerial candidate so far. The opposition leaders have decided that the decision will be taken only after they win the elections. The BJP has been mocking the opposition's stand, saying that they are just an anti-Modi gathering where each leader wants to be the prime minister, including Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, Mamta Banerjee, Arvind Kejriwal and Sharad Pawar amongst others. One BJP leader says that by the way of elimination, the man who is upset could be Rahul Gandhi.
नेता रूठ जा रहे हैं कि मुझे नेता डिक्लेयर करो तब मैं प्रचार करने जाऊंगा. अब देखिए कौन हो सकता है. शरद पवार तो हो नहीं सकते क्योंकि वो तो खुद सुप्रिया को जिताने के लिए परेशान है. स्टालिन हो नहीं सकते क्योंकि साउथ तक कन्फाइंड है. अरविंद केजरीवाल जेल में ही है. तो बचा कौन? अखिलेश की हालत वैसी पतली है. तो इस मामले में तो लगता है बचा एक ही आदमी, राहुल बाबा. नाराज हैं क्या? अरे पहले कांग्रेस पार्टी ही तो आपको नेता डिक्लेयर कर दे, वहां भी तो ये दिक्कत है. अब वैसे भी नाराज फूफाओं की फौज तो घमंडियों में भरी हुई है.
So let's take it one by one. We already have one of the guesses coming in from Ajay Alok, which is Rahul Gandhi. Is he the man that Prime Minister is referring to? To answer that question, we are now joined by Sinha, who is the spokesperson of the BJP, Shantanu Gupta, who is an author, Dr. Nikul Patel of the Congress is with us, Priyanka Bharti, who is RJD national spokesperson is with us, Professor Manojit Mandal, political analyst, is also joining us on Newshour special edition. Tuhin Sinha, do you have inside track on what Prime Minister Narendra Modi is hinting at?
Good evening, Priya. Good evening, everybody. Well, you know, there are 2 or 3 of them who seem to be very upset. Point is that for any winning alliance or any political party, you need leader, policy and intent, neta, niti or niyat. And over here, you only have andhera, arajakta and anishchita. darkness, lawlessness, and uncertainty. So, in fact, it's been 10 months now. If I remember correctly, the first meeting of this alliance took place in June last year in Patna. If in 10 months they can't figure out who the leader is going to be, who they are going to project as the next prime minister, where will the policy and intent, niti and niyat come from? And in fact, a few months after the first meeting in June, one of the leaders, DMK leader Ponamundi, had probably let the cat out of the bag when he had said that the only reason for the formation of this alliance is to decimate Sanatan Dharma. Till now, not a single of them has commented. So it's a futile alliance. Beneath the superficial veneer of anti-Modism lies a lot of personal mutual animosity for each other, a desire for unbridled self-aggrandizement, and they can't think about the country at all.
No, but be that as it may, do you think that Rahul Gandhi has enough reasons to be upset and to throw a tantrum? Because we haven't seen him holding a single political rally so far.
Rahul Gandhi has enough reasons not just to be upset, but to be disgruntled and frustrated. Because the way people are fleeing from the Congress party under his leadership on the day of the voting, on the day of the polls, I don't know how many Karyakartas would be left. So I think Rahul Gandhi has all the reasons to feel upset, feel miserable for the tragedy he has inflicted upon his party.
Nikul Patel, who is this leader who is upset and refusing to campaign?
No one is refusing to campaign. We are into campaign mode and we can see so many rallies at all the levels. I can still remember 2004 India Shining Concept, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the face of BJP, and then in the elections, what happened is that Congress was coming out with the measure in the opposition and we form a government, and we have given Honorable Manmohan Singh as a Prime Minister who served for 10 long years, and we have given good policies to the country as well as we have given very good things.
Yes, but what is stopping you from giving one good thing this time around as a face for the Prime Ministerial post?
That what already said, that is what I am giving a reference of 2004, but my Honorable Prime Minister forget today of Parivarvad, I think. He was speaking from Nevada Lok Sabha constituency, and the BJP had filed Vivek Thakur, the party's Rajya Sabha MP and the son of senior BJP leader.
No.
And
Sir, I think you're digressing. You're trying to make a Parivarvad point, which we get, which is also ironical since we're talking about Rahul Gandhi here. But for the first phase of polling, there's just 12 days left. Has Rahul Gandhi done a purely political rally so far? As the campaigner-in-chief for the Congress, he should have done many.
Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra started from Manipur. It was a part of entire election that was happening. You can see everywhere.
Sir, your top leaders not once but twice, Jairam, Ramesh, K.C. Venugopal, everybody kept saying it is not an election yatra, it is an ideological yatra.
Ideological yatra, but what is happening in the country everywhere, it was discussed about youth, women, then corruption, bhrishtachar. So
it was a political yatra, not an ideological yatra. So all that thing about
you are making two different things right now.
No, sir, you are confusing me. I am not. You're interpreting one yatra in two ways. I am not. I am just confused because your interpretation is confusing. I was under this impression that Rahul Gandhi had taken out a yatra for change. Now you're telling me that it is a yatra for electoral gains, which Rahul Gandhi and his team kept denying throughout, from Manipur to Mumbai.
You are telling that no yatra, no campaigning has been done. But if you see, it was about all the addressing to the country of people, where what is happening in the country, how government is not working with the framework,
which is what all think tanks and NGOs keep doing. Why is he not doing a political rally? Has he done a political rally?
Political rallies are now, campaigning is happening everywhere in the entire country, right from the beginning when the India coalition formed. Right, you can see it was happening at Bihar, Mumbai, Shivaji Park. Now
those were joint rallies.
Everywhere it was happening.
Those were joint rallies. In Bihar, it was Jan Vishwas Yatra culmination. Jan Vishwas Yatra was not Congress's rally. It was Tejasvi Yadav's rally. It was culminating there, and other leaders had come, which was, by the way, a quarter or less of India Alliance leaders had come even there. Where is Rahul Gandhi's political rally?
Rahul Gandhi's political rally, he is doing campaigning everywhere. He is going fine. And he is performing his duties very well. You can see Telangana. What was it? Telangana. He had just given that campaigning rally. I found that media is not able to search about Congress, what is happening in the Congress, because it's only focusing on what Honorable Prime Minister is doing. That is what I can say right now.
Okay, Shantanu Gupta, are we reading too much into what Rahul Gandhi is doing and not doing? Because, in fact, I can put out data, as the Congress leader was pointing out, there are multiple rallies that Rahul Gandhi has attended apart from Bharat Jodo Yatra. He attended the Ramlila Maidan rally, then he attended the Mumbai rally. Then he was also there yesterday in Telangana for the announcement of the Congress manifesto. How could he be the one who was upset, as Ajay Alok says?
Yeah, I can totally imagine. I think this is in this 2024 election, being a Congress spokesman is the toughest thing to do, right? So I can only sympathize with him, right? See, we know that the whole Mahagathbandhan in 2019 also, and now in the form of I.N.D.I.A alliance, is breaking because of the leader. So who will be the leader? Mamata Banerjee ne kaha, mujhe banao. I'm saying, if you're not making it, I'm going out, right? And as Rahul is moving in different states, leaders are coming out, right? Nitish Kumar came out of the bloc because he wanted to be the head of it, right? So I think ye ladai isi ki hai, who will be the head? Who will be the face of it? And that's the fight. And still there is no consensus on Rahul Baba's name. And that's his problem, that make me just gather around me. In fact, the one time they gathered around to take Kejriwal out of the jail. It's so surreal. In the same ground, 10 years back, राहुल गांधी अरविंद केजरीवाल सेड कि मैं सोनिया गांधी को जेल में डालूंगा, मैं राहुल गांधी को जेल में डालूंगा, मैं लालू प्रसाद को जेल में डालूंगा. एंड कपल ऑफ डेज बैक ऑल ऑफ देम केम टुगेदर कि केजरीवाल को जेल से बाहर निकालो, राइट? सो आई थिंक द फेस इज अ मेजर प्रॉब्लम देयर. And this rally, and the Prime Minister said this in Bihar, where the face earlier was Nitish Kumar, and now that face is with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Right. So I think now it's very evident they did not, as Tuhin said, they did not have any niti and disha around it. ये उनका ये था कि अपनी politics बचा ले. I will save my Yadav Parivar, you will save your Gandhi Parivar, I'll save my Stalin Parivar, I'll save my Abdullah Parivar. We will save our family politics, and for that Modi is the biggest problem. Let's somehow remove him so that we can run our politics, right? And now they are coming is who will take the largest booty and who will become the face. So I think that is very evident now.
Okay. Let's move on from Rahul Gandhi to the second likely contender that could be in this case. Now, there was a time during the meetings of I.N.D.I.A alliance where Mamata Banerjee had thrown up the name of Mallikarjun Kharge. Nekul Patel, what do you have to say about Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge being the one who could be upset that he's not being projected as much as he would like to be?
Mallikarjun Kharge ji having a very wide experience as MLA, MP, and he had worked a lot in his entire career. And again, I would like to say that whatever Prime Minister is basically, if you see, elected by the people who are getting elected to the floor of Parliament as per the Constitution, that is what the Congress strategy is right now. And I rightly say that what happened in 2004, we have given a very good Prime Minister and he served 10 years for the country. Why I don't understand if Honorable Prime Minister is speaking something and he is accusing the opposition, and then that question starts. I would like to say if Honorable Prime Minister is very much afraid of who is going to become Prime Minister, I think he is also talking of Parivarwad. And why he didn't speak about Nevada candidate who is also the son of BJP leader and former Union Minister C.P. Thakur. Why that question is not arising? I'm really surprised when it only comes and targets to Congress. Parivarwad is also with BJP.
Sir, that question is not arising because that question is not the theme of this debate. We have discussed when Prime Minister Narendra Modi went to Jamui, which is the seat where brother-in-law of Chirag Paswan is contesting. We have already done a detailed debate on the question of Parivarwad, including raising the questions that were raised by Tejasvi Yadav. Unfortunately, today, that is not the topic of discussion, and we would like to stick to the topic, which is who is this leader that the Prime Minister is trying to hint at? And why are we taking Mallikarjun Kharge's name? Because on more than one occasion, he seems to be upset with the treatment that has been meted out to him by his party workers. For example, listen in this case.
व्यवस्था करना आप लोग एक हजारों लोगों भीड़ जैसा 4-5 लोगों में ढकला ढकली और डिसिप्लिन नहीं मेरे कोई ढकल रीजन से बात करते बड़े उनका से ऐसा करो वो करो, क्या करो। ये दूसरी बार हो रहा है। उन्होंने यहाँ पर राजस्थान में चूरू में ना, वहां पर एक भाषण दिया।
Right. So Mallikarjun Kharge, they're saying कि मुझे ही धक्के मारते रहते हैं. I am also being pushed around. Nikul.
He is telling that if he becomes the prime minister of our country, then what's wrong in it? I don't understand.
No, nobody's saying there is anything wrong in it. Mine is the fact that the India Alliance should go ahead and...
What is the question? Then what is the question? I think answer is there.
The question here is, why did I bring Mallikarjun Kharge into the mix when I said that he could probably be one of those people who is upset over being sidelined and not being given his due? His name did come up. Mamata Banerjee in one of the meetings did say that Mallikarjun Kharge should be one of the prime ministerial contenders, could be the face.
Honorable Prime Minister was also Chief Minister of Gujarat when he contested in 2014. And then he became Honorable Prime Minister after being BJP getting majority to the floor of Parliament. Now, when it comes to 2024 elections, if our Honorable Prime Minister is telling that there is no face in the entire coalition, I'm really surprised to hear from him, because we have so many chief ministers, we have so many leaders who are having a very wide experience in the political career. We have so many leaders who have worked as ministers, who have worked as chief ministers, who have handled so many portfolios, and they have run the country to a very well level. We have very good reputation as an entire government when we were running the government. So that's not the question of who is going to be the chief face, but we are having all the people who are really ready to work for the country. And once we form the government in 2024, the name will also be given very readily, and people will be very happy, as I've given example of Dr. Manmohan Singh, the best economist that what we were having in those times. And we have put him as the prime minister, and we can see how he handled the entire 10 years, even though the 2008 entire world crisis, which was facing by the entire world, but we survived that.
Tuhin Sinha, what's the rush? They'll decide when they'll come to, when they'll win elections, they'll decide.
The point is not who is upset. The point is who is not upset. You know, it was Mamata Banerjee who first challenged Congress party and said you are not even going to get 40 seats. It was Bhagwant Mann who made a very sarcastic remark, Ek thi Congress. It is the CPIM in Kerala which has major problems with Rahul Gandhi fighting from Wayanad. It is Uddhav Thackeray who's unilaterally declaring his candidates on at least 3 to 4 seats which were being claimed by the Congress party. It is Akhilesh Yadav who during the assembly elections last year said that ye Congress bahut chalu party hai, isse संभल के रहना. So I think, the problem is who is not upset. These are opportunist people who have got together because of anti-Modism, but now that is not working because they don't have a vision.
Manojit Mandal, is it Mamata Banerjee? And I'll tell our viewers why we are talking about Mamata Banerjee, because while she did send her representatives to most of the common gatherings of India Alliance, she has been missing from Ram Leela Maidan, she has been missing from Mumbai. In fact, when the first meeting of India Alliance was happening, she was parallelly campaigning for her candidate in Krishnanagar and saying that voting for Congress is like voting for the BJP.
No, I think you missed a few days ago what Mr. Derek O'Brien and America Ghosh, they were attending that very famous
That's what I said. I did not miss. I said she did not come. She sent her representatives. And at the same time, she was saying things that were totally to the contrary of the alliance dharma, so to speak.
Can I even speak? TMC is very much with the alliance. In fact, the name India was given by Mamata Ji herself. It was suggested by Mamata Ji. I don't understand. So jittery about leadership. Why you're talking about at least half a dozen people potentially can lead this country. They have only one. Now I can see only one person campaigning in Bengal. Today only Mr. Modi came. Day before yesterday Mr. Modi came. Only one. But fact remains that we have at least a dozen leaders campaigning everywhere. And if BJP is so confident about their victory, why are they using all the government machinery, including NI.A? Today the biggest story of Bengal is NI.A was cahoots with one of the BJP leaders, Jitendra Tiwari. And thereafter they are raiding the leaders' houses yesterday. If they are so confident people's support and people's vote, these agencies as a long arm of the political party. People in this country know it's just about BJP getting even 150 to 200 seats. What are we talking about? It's an election, make or break election for the people of India. It's Bharat versus Bharatiya Janata Party. Will be the leader of this path, will be the leader of this government, will be decided by after the election.
Okay.
What about that? I mean, Manmohan Singh, I think, was a classic example. Nobody knew in 2004 that Mr. Manmohan Singh is going to be the Prime Minister of this country. And they have to rub it out of hand. Best Prime Minister after the debacle of 10 years, debacle of Mr. Modi.
So Mamata Banerjee is not upset.
What about that?
So the issues with Mamata Banerjee have been sorted out.
Why should she be upset? Mamata Banerjee's life has remained life of sacrifice for 40 years. Even when Mr. Modi was not even known to this country, or Mr. Modi was assisting Mr. Advani in that.
Okay. Shantanu Gupta, like I said earlier, Mamata Banerjee could not be it because she herself had in a very preliminary stages said that it should in fact be Mallikarjun Kharge. She's never pitched for herself to be the face.
No, she wanted Mallikarjun Kharge only to the head of the committee, right? Not the Prime Minister face. She always wanted to the Prime Minister face, and when she was not made, she came out of the alliance very conveniently. Almost came out of the alliance because Congress and Bengal is the only place where she could have done alliance. Mamata Banerjee of no use in Rajasthan or Madhya Pradesh or Chhattisgarh or Uttar Pradesh, right? There is no alliance. And on the day when the Ramlila rally was happening for take that Sharab Ghotala abused Kejriwal out of jail, Mamata Banerjee half an hour was saying, Congress ko vote debo na. Chilla ke mic mein ghum ke. She was saying, Congress ko vote debo na. And Sagarika Ghosh and Derek O'Brien, just to fool people, half an hour later in Delhi, they're saying, oh, we are with India Alliance. They're saying कि Bengali के तो लोग समझेंगे नहीं. People will not understand Bengali. Mamata Banerjee will say something in Bengali. Congress को vote debo na. And here they will say, we are with India Alliance. So people are not fools. See, they ran country considering voters are fools, right? We will sell some narratives of them, but the voter of today is hearing 24/7 media. They are on social media. They're hearing every voice, right? So I think, that's the case.
Yeah, Monojit Mandal, Mamata Banerjee says that she doubts that Congress will even get 40 seats, and you say that she is with India Alliance. It almost looks like she's with the BJP.
The BJP is talking about political modernity. Sounds like the devil.
No, sir. I'm talking about Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee is TMC, not BJP. Mamata Banerjee, if I could quote her verbatim, said that I doubt Congress will get even 40 seats in the upcoming elections.
He was saying that आपका दरवाजा हंसा के लिए बंद हो गया 6 months ago. There was a Paltura, and only 3 months back you have taken him in the party fold. 6 months ago, you're abusing Mr.
Sir, Mamata Banerjee, not Nitish Kumar. We would have discussed Nitish Kumar if he were in the alliance. He was actually so upset that he decided to leave only. He was the first prime ministerial contender. If he were in the alliance, we would not be having this debate because we would know who is the one who's upset.
आपका problem क्या है? एक सेंट भी बोलने नहीं देता हूँ. उनको देता है खुला मैदान. एक सेंट तो सब लो. क्या बात है? अरे you are talking is the largest point. That Congress and TMC are fighting each other in Bengal.
Manojit, I don't understand Bengali.
No. Manojit, we understand TMC and Congress are fighting each other in Bengal, but when Mamata Banerjee said that Congress is going to get 40 Lok Sabha seats, it is not in Bengal. She said India-wide.
Yes, that's because of Congress's arrogance in Bengal. Mamata Banerjee was reminding of their arrogance. Bengal Congress is working for BJP. Everyone knows that.
Okay. Nikul Patel, did you know?
Working with CPIM.
Nikul Patel, did you know that your party was working for the BJP?
They are fighting each other in Kerala.
It almost looks like Mamata Banerjee is the one who's supremely upset.
Have I been called
Congress is never working.
No, ma'am. I will just come to you.
Okay.
Congress had never worked for Bharatiya Janata Party. You can see at all fronts, the Congress is the biggest opposition who is always fighting at all fronts in the entire country. And we have seen in last 10 years, it was Rahul Gandhi and Congress, all leaders in the parliament. We have always opposed the policies of the government by finding out that it's not in the larger interest of people. So I don't think that we are being the part of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay. Now, thank you first of all, Priyanka Bharti, for keeping your patience. These questions have been left unanswered so far, but another name that also cropped up today was of Lalu Yadav. Now, very interestingly, Tejasvi Yadav has been the one who's more vocal, who's been on all platforms, voicing the concerns of his party, representing his party. But listen in to what Mrityunjay Tiwari said when we asked him if it is Lalu who is the one who is sulking and not throwing his weight behind the alliance.
आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी गड़बड़ा गए हैं। दूसरी बार आज बिहार आए थे तो बिहार वासियों को उम्मीद थी कि वो परिवारवाद पर प्रहार करेंगे, नहीं बोलने का हिम्मत जुटा पाए। अब आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को लग रहा है जिस तरह से वो इस भूख में है कि हम फिर से प्रधानमंत्री बन जाएं। आदरणीय लालू प्रसाद जी, सबको पता है उनकी तबीयत नासाज रहती है, लेकिन ये भय लालू प्रसाद जी से राजनीतिक लड़ाई नहीं लड़ पाएंगे, ये उनको एहसास है। अब लालू जी को तो छोड़ दीजिए, तेजस्वी जी से वो भयभीत है, तो इसलिए वो इस तरह की बात कर रहे हैं।
प्रियंका भारती, तो क्या हम मान के चलें कि लालू जी कंप्लीटली आउट ऑफ रेस हैं, उनकी कोई महत्वाकांक्षाएं नहीं है?
क्योंकि आप मुझसे सवाल हिंदी में पूछ रही हैं, इसलिए मैं जवाब हिंदी में दे रही हूँ। और
नो प्लीज फील फ्री, व्हाटएवर लैंग्वेज यू आर कंफर्टेबल इन। I had no such
ये पहली बार नहीं हुआ, हमेशा ऐसा होता है कि आरजेडी के प्रवक्ता को हिंदी में सवाल पूछा जाता है, बट इट्स फाइन। आपने वहां ऊपर लिख रखा है कैप्टन लेस।
there was no bias there.
It's fine. आपने ऊपर लिख रखा है कैप्टन लेस, so thank you for that, because सब जगह पे they are using this misogynistic term, कौन बनेगा दूल्हा, as if women cannot lead. What is the ideology? That is the ideology of BJP, who has given 0 tickets to women in Bihar. Now coming to your point, जो आप बात कर रही हैं कि लालू जी रेस में नहीं है, लालू जी से तो इतना भय है कि बार बार ईडी, सीबीआई, कभी जेल कभी बेल, यही सब करते फिर रही है बीजेपी। तो बीजेपी इज कंसिडरिंग लालू जी एज हिज बिगेस्ट थ्रेट। और आप बार बार सवाल कर रही हैं फेस पे। हमारे लिए फेस जानती हैं क्या है? हमारे लिए फेस हमारा देश का मुद्दा है। मुद्दा ही हमारा फेस है, क्योंकि हमने इन्वेस्ट करके देख लिया एक फेस पर। पूरे देश ने इन्वेस्ट किया ना, 2000 किलो का मशरूम किया, 10 लाख का सूट इन्वेस्ट किया, बदले में मिला क्या? बढ़ता हंगर इंडेक्स और बढ़ती अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट। तो वी हैव कोर इश्यूज व्हिच वी आर फाइटिंग फॉर। बीजेपी के पास दे हैव नो एजेंडा, नो मैनिफेस्टो। करना क्या चाहते हैं वो देश में? सिर्फ फेस के ऊपर तो हमने इन्वेस्ट करके देख लिया क्या हुआ हमारा। अब हम मुद्दों के ऊपर बात कर रहे हैं, राजनीति बिहार में मुद्दों के ऊपर है। तेजस्वी जी आज बिहार के ही नहीं, बहुत बड़े उभरते हुए नेता हैं, क्योंकि हमने जातिगत जनगणना करवाई, हमने 5 लाख रोजगार 17 महीने में दिया। मोदी जी अगर 5 लाख छोड़िए ना, 10,000 दे रहे होते, पूरे विश्व में डंका बज जाता। 5 लाख समझ रही है, सरकारी नौकरी हमने दिया। तो हमारे लिए तो हमारा कोर इशू कोई फेस हो ही नहीं सकता, बिकॉज वी डू नॉट बिलीव इन हीरो वर्शिपिंग। वी बिलीव दैट
Ideology is our prime ministerial candidate.
सबसे पहले प्रियंका जी को मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि यदि ईडी लालू परिवार के पीछे आती है तो उसका कारण यह है कि लालू जी एक आदतन अपराधी है। ही इज अ कन्विक्टेड क्रिमिनल इन द फॉर्डर स्कैम। बिसाइड्स देयर आर अ स्लू ऑफ अदर केसेस, वेरी सीरियस, वेरी हीनस इन नेचर, which are being pursued by the ED. So yes, ED will be at his doors till these cases reach their logical conclusion. As far as our ideology, as far as our manifesto is concerned, we have delivered on all our promises. So if our manifesto is delayed by a couple of days, it does not matter, because the only party in this country which constantly delivers on its manifesto is the BJP.
गलती से तड़ीपार वर्ड का इस्तेमाल कर लिया तो कहीं इनकी नागरिकता
वो जेल में वो कई साल बिताए, आपको याद नहीं है क्या? फॉर्डर स्कैम, चारा घोटाला, जिससे पूरा बिहार बदनाम हुआ था पूरे विश्व में, उसमें कई सालों तक उन कन्विक्शन के उपरांत लालू जी जेल में रह चुके हैं। आज भी केवल स्वास्थ्य कारणों से बाहर है। बेल में कई सारे कंडीशन है, अगर आप उससे वाकिफ नहीं है तो पढ़ के आइए।
और जातिवाद से ग्रसित हैं, समझ में आई बात?
जातिवादी पार्टी तो आप है। MY का नारा किसने दिया था? MY का नारा किसने दिया था? 90 के दशक से किसने दहशत फैलाया था पूरे बिहार के अंदर? याद कीजिए, शायद आप बहुत छोटी होंगी उस उम्र में। पूरे 90 के दशक में दहशत फैला रखा था आरजेडी के कार्यकर्ताओं ने।
ये आपकी मंशा है कि कभी भी ओबीसी, एससी, एसटी, महिला राजनीति में क्यों 0 टिकट दिया? मैं महिला हूं, सवाल ना पूछूं क्या आपसे? नहीं, आप विश्वास करते हैं कि महिला राजनीति में
No, Priyanka, my question was, you are saying that a backward class leader should lead, right? My question is, why is Lalu Yadav not throwing his name in the ring then?
लालू यादव एंड तेजस्वी जी both are omnipresent everywhere, और कहीं भी कोई भी इंडिया की मीटिंग हुई,
So are they in the prime ministerial race?
प्राइम मिनिस्टर, मैं आपको हमेशा से एक ही बात बोल रही हूँ ना, वी डू नॉट बिलीव इन हीरो वर्शिपिंग। हमारे लिए इंडिविजुअल इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, हमारे लिए मुद्दा इंपॉर्टेंट है। हम आइडियोलॉजिकल ग्राउंड्स पे बैटल लड़ रहे हैं, और आइडियोलॉजिकल ग्राउंड पे हमारा यही है, देश को कैंसर से ग्रसित कर दिया है भाजपा ने, और वो कैंसर है अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, बेरोजगारी। हम बेरोजगारी के खिलाफ चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं, वो चाहे 0। हम बार बार यही कह रहे हैं ना, आखिर क्यों आप महिलाओं को नहीं कंसिडर कर रहे राजनीति में? आप महिला एंकर है प्रिया जी, आपका तो ये दायित्व बनता है, आप सवाल पूछिए इनसे, व्हाई डोंट दे कंसिडर दैट वुमेन आर इनकॉम्पिटेंट इनफ टू फाइट in elections?
But who said that? Who said that? In fact, when I was reading, I said that I'm using the term he as a generic term, because Prime Minister did not even name anyone, so I do not know who is referring to. So I don't know what your question and objection is. Yes, Tuhin
मैं 10 सेकंड में इनका जवाब दे दूं। जो 33% हम आरक्षित कर रहे हैं महिलाओं के लिए, जो अगले 5-6 सालों में लागू हो जाएगा, वो इसी कारण से है कि काबिल महिलाएं आए। रबड़ी देवी जैसे लोग राजनीति में नहीं आए। हम चाहते हैं कि काबिल महिलाएं आए, और काबिल महिलाएं इस देश में आएंगी राजनीति में अगले 5 सालों में।
पिछली महिला का नाम तक लेना नहीं आता है आपको, उनका नाम राबड़ी देवी है, इज्जत से लीजिए। पिछड़े
तो राबड़ी
I think we are digressing here, but
राबड़ी देवी
when one talks of ideology, it's very one talks of ideology, because it's not just the RJD. Today, Stalin also, when he was asked about this very question, he said that our prime ministerial candidate is our ideology. Similar voices were also coming in from Samajwadi Party when we asked them if Akhilesh could be one of those leaders who is upset. But I would like to play out for our viewers what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said when talking about the infighting that is taking place in the opposition. He said that उनके पास ना विश्वास है, ना एजेंडा है, और ना ही विश्वसनीयता है. Let's listen in and then I'll come back to this debate.
इंडी गठबंधन के पास न विजन है, न विश्वसनीयता है। दिल्ली में जो लोग एक साथ खड़े होते हैं, अलग अलग राज्यों में वही एक दूसरे को गाली देते हैं। यहां बिहार में तो गजब हाल चल रहा है। यहां इंडी गठबंधन एक उम्मीदवार खड़ा करता है तो दूसरा नेता कहता है कि असली उम्मीदवार वो है। यहां आपस में ही सिर फुटबॉल मची है।
Nikhil Patel, your first response?
Yeah, again, the Prime Minister wants to convey that there is nothing happening in NDA. If you see what happened in Bihar with Nitish Kumar ji when he left India coalition government, it was very difficult for Bharatiya Janata Party to go for a seat sharing in Bihar. Then finally, it was the late settlement what it comes out with. And right now also, Nitish ji is not the face in the Bihar, it's the Honorable Prime Minister. So again, there is a question there that who is going to lead in Bihar. So it's not like that. It's only the perception or it's the narration what our Honorable Prime Minister wants to convey, that the India coalition is the coalition which is without the face, without the policy. But I rightly said in the beginning that in 2004, when it was an India shining concept and we form a government with the best Prime Minister that we can have, and then we run the country for 10 long years. Similarly, over here in the entire coalition, we have so many faces, they can lead the country from the front. It's not like that we don't have Niti, we don't have Niyat, we don't have leaders. I think that perception and narration is very wrong with what Prime Minister is telling, and we condemn that thing with what he is telling right now.
Shantanu Gupta, do you think then the Prime Minister is trying to create a problem when there is none? He's just fishing in troubled waters because it gives, political capital.
I think we have seen in the last half an hour in the show that how how becoming the face of I.N.D.I.A seems like such a coveted thing, and because of that, from Nitish Kumar to Mamata Banerjee came out, right? I think I heard that ideology is our Prime Minister candidate, right? And the RLD spokesman also said that, right? Will they say the same for the state? कि कल जब बिहार में चुनाव होगा तो आइडियोलॉजी कैंडिडेट होगी, तेजस्वी यादव नहीं होंगे. Will they say the same in तमिलनाडु कि tomorrow जब तमिलनाडु का इलेक्शन होगा तब स्टालिन फैमिली, करुणानिधि family will not be the face, right? Ideology will the face, right? So this is the statement of convenience.
Let's take it round the table. Priyanka Bharti, will you say that Tejasvi Yadav will not lead your party and be the chief minister?
Yadav is himself an ideology which every oppressed community believes in.
Tejasvi Yadav is an ideology, but
Yadav also. Only from his family.
Modi's face being projected is hero worship. Tejasvi Yadav is an ideology. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is hero worship. Okay, Manojit Mandal, will you say TMC is going to follow an ideology and Mamata Banerjee will not be the chief ministerial face?
Or the Abhishek Banerjee.
Who is Veerajay? ये रानियां कौन है?
Mamta has not.
Manojit, we'll get your audio fixed because there seems to be some issue with your audio over there. I'll come back to you with that answer. Nikul, ideology. No Gandhis, no Kharge, no Rahul Gandhi, no Priyanka Gandhi. Ideology.
To me, you're talking to me?
Yes. Do you believe in that?
Yeah, definitely. Right now, what is ideology? Basically, ideology is the problems which country is facing right now. All middle class, lower class, youth, women, farmers. We can see in the last 10 years, all people are, even government employees who are working for the government are saying that we are not getting the benefits, the contractual appointment, old pension scheme, farmers are on the road. You can see ASHA workers, midday meals, all where, even if you see the bridges, dams which are being built, I can give you the best example of Ahmedabad, from where our Honorable Prime Minister is coming from, Gujarat model. The bridge which was built of around so many crores was not working condition in 5 years. That is what the corruption is happening in the entire country. So that's our ideology. That's our basic motive, that we want to form a government which is going to work really in the larger interest of people. And the MNREGA was the best example to give the best employment scheme in the entire world, which was the largest employment.
This is probably the one problem that serves the Congress well, this ambiguity and plausible deniability, because it clearly doesn't look like there is a name that can be proposed. Yes, Manojit, I hope your audio is better this time around.
Yes.
In this country, everyone knows this now. And first of all, yes, Mamta is fighting for the people of this country to save the country from imminent danger.
So will you go into the next assembly election in West Bengal saying that Mamta is not our CM face? Vote for TMC, not Mamata Banerjee.
I mean, we'll cross the bridge when it comes. That is politics for us.
Yes, Suin. The bridge is far.
They are waxing eloquent on ideology. Let me tell you that the ... alliances only ideology is a deadly cocktail of corruption plus nepotism plus minority appeasement, and that has been rejected time and again by this country from 2014 onwards. It will be rejected again in 2024 and for the next many years.
Right. Unfortunately, I've completely run out of time on this one. But even as we wrap up, I'm now getting to know that Rahul Gandhi, in fact, is going to do his first proper political rally tomorrow itself. He's going to be in Madhya Pradesh. He's going to be doing a Jan Sabha in Sivni. And then there is another Jan Sabha in Shahdol. Very interesting choice of location, because one would have thought that his first big bang rally after MCC would be in one of the bigger cities. But let's see what comes out of it. We still don't have answer to the question, who is the leader who is upset? But perhaps in that confusion lies the answer to Prime Minister's question. Thank you, gentlemen, and Priyanka, for joining me on the broadcast. We take a very quick break.